All right, everybody, this is Charles Harper, and I'm here with Craig Crawford. And, a number of you all have a lot of our PLR, and and it's for video. And so the first time this was done, I didn't really do a whole lot with this, but I think this is pretty important. And so I asked Craig to come on and to really kind of share with you what this is about, and then how you can think about using your video PLR, because that's what I want you to be able to do. I want you to be able to take our content and use it. So Craig, welcome.
Hey, thank you for having me, buddy.
Craig, okay, so tell us about this, and it's called TV Boss. That's really about all I know. So I'm learning along with the people that are watching this. So tell us what TV Boss is, and then really what it really means for people who have a lot of video.
Yeah, well, basically, TV Boss is something that we launched last November. We got some people through the door and they've been getting phenomenal results. And that was basically something based on Roku. Now, the thing that we found, there wasn't a lot of pain points, but the pain points that existed, and obviously feedback from the customers and the community, we basically got a lot of feedback on the pain points that existed, and we wanted to eradicate them and obviously make it as more beneficial as possible.
Yep.
So we took the first version, which you had to upload into your server, you needed technical ability and stuff, and we found that people, obviously the learning curve was a lot bigger than we really wanted it to be. So what we've done is we've simplified everything. Everything's cloud-based now, and everything is literally, when I say literally, simple. Like you put links in, you fill a description in and some thumbnails, and pretty much you're good to go to have your own TV channel, not just in Roku, which is like the biggest Connect TV kind of arena right now.
Right.
Out of all the ones that are out there, for example, Amazon Fire that's their biggest competitor, but they're kind of the ones behind Roku trying to catch up. But Roku's had a lot of investment and they're growing and growing and growing, not just in America and places, but they're going into mainland Europe and China and places as well. So they've had that much money pumped into them that it's literally huge. So we originally only had it for Roku. Now what we've done is we've allowed people to create a channel in 3 different ways from one link, basically. So you create one channel and it splits off and creates 3 now. One within Roku, and the second one within Amazon Fire, and you guys know Amazon are huge. Right. So like I say, Roku's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, but as if Amazon are going to, who are their main competitors, they're not just going to sit there and go, okay, like we're number 2. Like Amazon kick butt, right? So we're taking advantage right now of a power struggle between the two, allowing us to get more and more customers or leads or sales or ad revenue, quite simply because these guys are pumping as many people into it as possible as we speak. So it's something very exciting. That's the second one. Now, the third one that we have, more money for people, is we kind of give you your own website feed, or it's almost like you've got your own mini YouTube. So people can come to your website and also view these TV, the videos on your TV channels, which will be in Roku and Amazon Fire, and view them on your own website, or we host it for you as well. So it just means that we can serve more adverts by the people who are paying you guys to make money. So it's something that's very, very advanced compared to anything that's out there. It's something that's new, and this is like the forefront of something that's growing and growing and growing. Like I say, broadcast TV is kind of dwindling. Yeah, and I'll give you an example of just how different times change. It was a while ago, Netflix were growing, and they approached Blockbusters and 50 million to buy Netflix out.
Yeah.
Blockbuster said, no, thank you. Well, you know where Blockbuster are now.
Right, yeah.
They don't even exist. They went bust. So Blockbuster or Netflix, and that's Connect TV. You connect to the internet to watch it. So it's growing and growing and growing, and it's something that, like I say, we're at the forefront of right now, and it's something that excites me. And you guys with any kind of video content will crush it with this, quite simply because there's no competition here, right? Like, the only way that you can create channels is if you can actually code. The coding is called BrightScript, right? If you can do it. Otherwise, you have to pay a coder to do it, and on average, it's anywhere from as low as $60 up to well over $120 per hour for these coders, right? Yeah. So and that's just for one channel, and you're paying them 1 hour and per hour. Sorry. So it's not like it's it's not like it's a set and forget thing. Like you need to add your stuff into the channels. So you have to keep paying these people ongoing to upload more videos into your channel. Where with us, we literally teach you how to do it and you upload it yourself and it takes minutes. So yeah, so it's something that's revolutionary, I guess.
So Craig, okay, so let's say that I have this. Is this something I can do for other people, or is this something I'm doing for me? How would I kind of go with this?
Yeah, okay, so what we have with this is we don't have an agency license or a white label or anything like that, but what we do allow people to do is serve adverts and stuff as well. So, for example, you can advertise for, I don't know, say like a local, because there's so much to talk about, honestly. I don't even know where to begin. That's why I stopped for a minute. I'm like, where's best to tell these? Because I can speak for hours. I can speak for hours. So, for example, I'll tell you how you can make money using this, then obviously the ideas for everyone else. You can serve adverts for your own goods, so it can be tangible or products and services online. You can do it for other people. You can host adverts. You can create channels. So, for example, we had a dog channel or have a dog channel. And with that, we had different categories in the channel. So we had like dog training, health and nutrition for dogs, different categories within the channel, right? And we had tens of thousands of people viewing the channel and downloading it, install subscribers. And then we never got around to it, but this is something that we will be doing, is actually contacting like a dog food company or a dog training company and actually get them to sponsor the channel. So that they pay us to serve their adverts, but to sponsor the actual channel. And obviously that's just one way. Like I say, you can host adverts on an ongoing basis. Barron's Media, who we suggest that you guys use, they serve the adverts automatically for you guys. This isn't something that you have to set up. This is something that kind of automatically happens. You have to sign up for an account and
like AdSense, used to be.
Pretty much. So the other thing is, if you have a law channel, for example, you could be like, well, how am I going to make money with ad revenue in that way? Well, what Barron's Media do, they do local targeting. So anyone from around the world, they can actually target that country or that town. So you can even do local marketing as well. Like there is a phenomenal amount of potential within this. So yeah, so with you guys who have your own video content, that's one very good way. We've found people who are actually partnering as well with big influencers on YouTube and stuff as well, because there's a good synergy between the people. The influencers want to get themselves out there more, and you guys want to make money. So you make the money from the ad revenue and stuff, and they get the exposure. And so you're getting free content. So I just wanted to throw that out there as well, because there's so many ways and so many channels that we have one guy and he's made over 200 channels already. So that's...
Really?
Yeah, 200 channels.
So now, okay, so that's good. So I don't have to go out and get clients for this. So that's, I kind of like that. And I think most of our people will like that aspect also. So what kinds of things are people doing? I know you said you could kind of show us some of the stuff that people are doing. I mean, I guess not without revealing everything that anybody's secrets, but what kinds of things are people doing, right, that they're really making money with this?
Yeah, so like you was just saying, like a lot of people keep their cards close to their chest, because quite simply put, if you've got a channel that's killing it, you don't want to tell anyone else, because then they'll create a channel and then you've just halved it, you've diluted it. So people keep their cards close to their chest. They're very clever, the TV boss users, and rightly so. But there's people selling face cream, anti-aging cream. There's people who are like finding local businesses and hosting their ads on it. There's people selling their own products. Like it's e-commerce, it's products and services, it's ad revenue. When I say like the only way that you're limited is by your own imagination. Right. There's so many niches, there's so many ways that you can make money using this. You can have infomercials selling your own products. So you could, for those people who do their own webinars and things, you can host your webinars online, and then you can break them down. So I don't know, for example, at the start you could have like your introduction and stuff, then you run through with your webinar, but in between you can insert your own adverts, you can have lower thirds. You can put it this way, everyone's sat at home watching the television right now, or who will be around the world. They all have two things quite often next to them. They have one of these, a remote control, has a pause button on it. So this is not like anything you've ever seen. Quite simply, you're watching TV at home, you sat there relaxing. And imagine if you're watching something where an advert comes on. Quite often on broadcast TV, it kind of just goes straight on. And
Yep.
if you want to hear something again, you can't. Whereas if you're with Connect TV, you can pause it, you can go backwards, you can come back to it if you really want to. So the options are even bigger with this. And the other thing is like I was saying, the one thing that is very effective is people have a mobile phone next to them quite often when they're watching television.
Yes, sir.
So if you want to buy something, quite often mobile sales are increasing more and more now. So people have the accessibility. And like I say, with QR codes and things on your television, you can enhance it even more. So like I say, there's infomercials, there's lower thirds, there's QR codes that you can host in your channels. Now, to get content as well, obviously we have, for you guys, you have all the stuff that you've been buying from Charles, but then like I say, you can also partner with people. And then a third way is we actually teach people how to get other content as well. So that means that you're covering all the bases as well, because eventually the good thing with you guys is the more Charles puts out there, the more accessibility you'll have to create your own channels as well. But obviously, even if you was waiting for that kind of stuff, there's more chance or there's more opportunity out there to keep out them channels, because we teach you how to get stuff as well. So that's obviously a big bonus for you guys, and it's something that is legal. It's not dodgy in any way. It's
Right,
great,
yeah.
basically. So
Yeah, can you just kind of show us around a little bit? So can you've got some things there on your screen that we can look at, right? So
that's cool.
yeah.
Of the users. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh. 1 second. There we go. So I put this together yesterday just quite quickly, just to show people, because the proof is in the pudding, that they say, and I can tell you all day long that people, until you see them yourself, it's not as believable, right? So here we go. So we have, this was Alan Hill, his name is, very, very authoritative person.
Yeah, he is.
CNN. He was the first person to make $1 million on Udemy. He was on, he's been on CNN, National Geographic, the BBC here in the UK. So he's a big guy, and
he's a heavy dude, man.
Yeah, exactly. And I've got a testimonial to show you soon with that as well. But this is one of his channels. He wouldn't tell me which one it was, because obviously if I tell you guys what it is, obviously keep them close to your chest. But as you can see here, 51,000 installs. Like, that is an extremely powerful thing. I think he said that was within a couple of months or 6 weeks or something. So we're talking like big numbers here. And these are people that you can, it's not just that you can get ad revenue, it's that you can sell your own products, or someone else is an affiliate. You can do lead generation with it, more brand awareness. And how authoritative is it as a business to say that you've got your own TV channel? Because no one has a TV channel, right? Like, so it gives you that authority as well. So branding authority, you can get ad revenue, you can do affiliate sales, you can sell tangible items in like e-commerce. Have you ever heard of, I don't know if you guys have it in America, QVC?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Style channels as well. Like, it depends. Like I say, you can make your own, or they can use your videos, or they can obviously go out and partner with people, or they can find the Creative Commons stuff that we teach them how to do. There's a big realm out there. And obviously, like you're constantly giving out or selling your own video resources. So it's a good synergy between the two. There's people wanting to make money, and there's people who have the content. But YouTube, well, how many people are on YouTube? It's the second biggest search engine in the world. True, yeah. But there's that many videos on there. It's
and they're getting more restrictive. They're getting more restrictive on YouTube. So and doing things to monetize themselves. So it's not even as good as it used to be.
Yeah, exactly. So with this, you can obviously serve your own ads. You can have ad placement on there via like Barron's Media and stuff. Another thing that we do for our customers is we introduce Jim from Barron's Media, and he's the owner. We personally introduce them, or introduce you guys to him, so you get a good introduction there to like a big player in the TV realm. So that's a cool one as well.
I like it.
Here's one guy. So this is someone who was even before. This was when we first launched it in November. This is someone, and I thought this is a cool one. So there was someone out there that hasn't even created channels yet. Well, he was creating his channels, but they have to be approved. But so while it was being approved by Roku, he literally started contacting people. He's in the real estate realm for adverts, $500 per advert. You get.
That's interesting, right? No, that's interesting.
Yeah. You contact 10 channels or 10 businesses or 10 business owners, and you get that every single month. That's $5,000, and all you're doing is serving their adverts. It's quite an easy one, really. We have another chap here, Joseph Hudgens. My channel is approved. It's called The Underground Exposure Show. I have 1,500 installs in a week.
Wow. So he basically he came up with the concept. So anybody that's really got content in the concept can move forward, right? So it's not so we're not out trying to recreate the wheel. We're really just trying to get develop our concept and try to get our channel going. Yeah,
exactly. So you can take, like I say, the videos that you're putting out there, that your customers can create their own channels using that. They can be creative and add their own spin on things as well.
Right,
so you in front of the camera, they could hire someone. Remember as well, like, you don't have to get in front of a camera to do any of this. If you really want to, you can. And even if not, then go on Fiverr.com, because there are many, many people willing to get on camera to obviously earn a quick buck, and it's cheap on Fiverr. So you don't even have to do stuff yourself these days. This was a cool one. So, hi Craig, a company called Aragon Creek is asking to play some ads on one of my Roku channels. Have you heard of them? What charge do I quote for them? Please advise on how I can go about working with them. Look forward to hearing from you. Best regards, Justice. Now, this is someone who's not out looking to make, well, they're looking to make money, but this is someone who's having people come to them to obviously host adverts on their channel. So people actually approach you rather than you approach them half the time. See like,
no, right, yeah, man. Okay, so this doesn't really take. So I don't have to be like this cold calling, cowboy sort of person. It's just I got to get out there.
Exactly. And what we do is within the SaaS you have an about the channel page, so it has a contact. And it also has like snippets of the videos and stuff as well. So people can navigate away from your channel and find out more about your channel, like on your website. And obviously that's where the contact can be and stuff as well. So, that's where it is. So people can contact you to host adverts on there if they want to buy a product. It's not hard to get hold of people who have their own TV channels on Connect TV, which is quite cool, right? Because these kind of things happen. And Rick Mosca. Some discussion with a sports talk show host here in Rhode Island. He is extremely interested in having his radio show on Roku. He understands that it will not be broadcast live. His shows will be catalogued for future viewing. He doesn't have to pay to do his radio show, but he understands TV shows have to cost them. Knowing what I quoted him, a cost of $1,000 upfront and $500 per month, is going to get sponsors to fund the show. Once he gets the sponsors, he will be launching his channels and shows and will be supplying the videos for the channel. So this is someone who's partnering with Rick, basically, giving him content, and he's paying him for it.
And going out to get sponsors.
Yeah.
That part I like. I really like that. Okay, so now, Craig, obviously this is not going to be around forever, so there's obviously going to be a launch period for this. After the I know what always happens is, there's going to be the 5-day period, and then after the 5-day period, folks are going to come, approach me, approach you. This is probably going to go up in price, I'm guessing.
100%, and I'll give you an example of when we stick to our word. So when we launched TV Boss, we had the OTO 1 was $67, OTO 2 was $147, and we said it was going to drastically go up. The front end went up, and the OTOs went up as well, but people fell out with me because I stuck to my word and increased the price of the OTOs. Now, basically, it went from $67 up to $997, and then the OTO 2 went from $147 to $1497. So we stick to our word, and we had so many people angry because they seen the value in TV Boss, and then they wanted to expand their business. So we do stick to what we say, and do you want me to tell you the prices? Is this?
No, I think that's good. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so there's always transparency with us. So the front end of the SaaS version right now, the TV Boss Buyer, is $17 for one channel. It's $27 for 3 channels, and then this is the big one. It's $37, and the reason why I say it's the big one because it's the multi-channel, so you can compete with these guys who are making hundreds of channels and making obviously a lot of money themselves. So it's an ongoing, yes, it's a recurring, but quite simply, but like there's a lot of demand for us to keep obviously everything going for ourselves.
Right.
And that's
No.
cheap.
I appreciate the fact that you got recurring, because that means then that you're going to be able to kind of stay behind this thing.
Yeah, this is my sole focus. I see where we're letting you guys in this cheap because this is evergreen. So afterwards, we're going to run along with it and take it evergreen. So we're going to do Facebook ads. We're going to do search engine optimization. I've got a team in place already ready for this after the launch. So you guys are obviously going to get in at a very, very cheap way. And the win-win is I get your success and your testimonials, and you potentially, if you put the work in, get. So that's the reason why we're doing it so cheap, just for full transparency. There's one thing I'd like to tell you guys is, and this is just something that I wanted to do. So there's no agency or white label version, but everyone who takes the multi-channel, I call it the $10,000 bonus, because the people who have sold channels in the past, when in the first version we gave the agency license, there will be stuff in the future for this, but we're working out the prices and stuff because it's such an exclusive thing. It's the worth of this is phenomenal.
Yeah,
so we're working out the kinks of what to charge, like how to do it best, how to deliver things best. We had one gentleman within 2 months, he made nearly $1 million. So it's not a small thing. So what we're doing is on the multi-channel, you guys get an agency license to sell one channel. We advise that you guys sell that for $10,000. Some people sell it for $10,000 per year. You can charge whatever you like, but then we also tell people, and people are paying this, by the way, we also tell you guys to charge $100 per video that you upload thereafter. So it's not like it's a non-ongoing thing. Like these companies will give you more stuff for their channel. And when you look at like some of these big guys who are lawyers and stuff, $10,000 to them isn't a lot of money.
Nothing, right? It's nothing for them. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So this is something that they're paying for a skill at the end of the day, and they don't have the time or the energy or the resources to create these channels. They'd have to learn it all from scratch, the coding and stuff, or they'd have to search us out. And quite often they didn't even know that you can create your own channel. So it's not a well-known thing, and this is why people are making a ton of cash with it. Because there's no competition really. The only competition is, if anything, the other people have TV boss, but then everyone helps each other in the community because we're all a team and we're a family, and that's what ourselves have. So it's not like competition because you name TV channels or what you can watch. There's so many things that you can do with it. So there's no competition, and there's hardly anyone making channels, quite simply because it's too technical. So yeah, that's basically what you guys get with the front end. The multi-channel, you actually get a $10,000 bonus, and I call it that because that's what you legitimately can charge for a channel. And obviously, like I say, the $500 per video.
Yeah, I get it. So okay, so now this guy that's on our screen, what are we looking at here, Craig?
Oh, okay, sorry about this. Yeah, so this is Evan Chapman. He obviously created his channel, and as you see on the right-hand side, Larry says, how long has your channel been up? Evan says it's been up a little over a day. Now, that's 118 subscribers to his channel, and when people install your channel, they literally install it onto their TV. So when they go back onto Roku, your channel is in there in pride of place, depending on how much they watch it and stuff like that. But yeah, it's in actual on their TV, so they can come back to it and watch it whenever they want. Powerful thing, right?
It is. It is. Yeah, you know, I think this is the kind of thing where, you know, nobody knows where it's going, and I think everybody would like to kind of be in on something kind of at the early stage, right? Because you kind of figure stuff out either while the big guys are figuring it out or before they do, and you sort of get your audience, because everything's all about audience now.
Yeah, exactly. And it's traffic, it's eyeballs, and without that, your business really exists, does it? Because you're not going to be making the sales if you haven't got the traffic. It's the lifeblood to any business, so it's perfect.
Okay, so Craig, when people get this, what's the fastest way for them to get started? So let's say they get it, you know, they get to the you know, to the members area, wherever they get to. What do they need to do first if they just want to kind of get to this point and skip, you know, a lot of preliminaries and just get started? What's the best thing for them to do?
So the best thing for them to do is obviously you log into the members area, go straight to the training. There'll be an introduction There'll be step-by-step, well, there is step-by-step tutorials. Also within the members area, there's little eye icons. So if you hover over it, it tells you what you need to do. But then you can also click it and it opens up and gives you more information. So it's kind of takes you by the hand. You're not stuck figuring it out, going to YouTube here, there and everywhere. It's all in one place and you learn very, very quickly exactly how to do it. It's literally like a 3-step process, I guess. You need to figure out what your channel is going to be, find the content, and then upload it and put it into TV Boss. And then there's a few other things that you need to put, like a description, and then fill out the templated about the channel page and things like that. But it's literally the main thing is 3 steps, and then there's just, like I say, just some information to put about your channel and things. Then once you do that, obviously you have to sign up to Roku, and if I was you, I'd sign up to Barron's Media, which we teach you guys anyway. And then that's so you can get your ad revenue, and obviously then with Roku, and sorry, Amazon, because I've been speaking about TV Boss, Amazon Fire as well. It does it 2 for 1. So you create one channel, it splits off, it creates an Amazon Fire channel and also a Roku TV channel. And then, like I say, there's the website feed as well. So that's, all you do is one set of things and it creates it into different TV platforms. So it's not something that's very difficult. It's literally takes you by the hand. If I was you, like I say, I'd log in, I'd find out exactly if the only time I struggle is choosing your niche, I guess. Everything else is really easy to do. So if you don't know what you want to do, or like you guys already have a lot of video content, just choose which one, because obviously there'll be different niches that you may have video content in. Right. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, which one do I go for first? And then you can obviously expand on that channel, keep pumping. Basically, we say put 6 videos into your channel and then run with it. And then every single week, daily if you can, add more and more content, because the people who come to your channel install it, when they come back, if there's nothing there, then they're going to uninstall because lack of content. So just keep on the ball, keep pumping content into these channels, and you'll find very, very quickly that you will get a big traffic surge. The reason especially is that you don't have to go out and find people to watch your channel. What Roku does especially, and I say Roku because I'm not sure that Amazon Fire do this yet, but with Roku, they list your website in the most recent channels to be served online, basically. Mm-hmm. So they want people to come to your channels and stuff. But yeah, literally between the two, I think it's nearing 100 million people, and it's almost like YouTube in its infancy, because there wasn't that many people putting the content in there, but there's people coming to YouTube hungry to find out whatever they were looking for. And bearing in mind, like, when people come onto the TV, they can use this, or there's other remote controls, and they search for what they're looking for. So these people quite often are coming to your website because they've actually searched it, and that's a powerful thing.
That is. Well, everybody, I'm going to say I appreciate Craig coming out. There's a link right here below for you to go and get TV and Roku Boss. I'm going to suggest, you've got the content. You're at an advantage to everybody else who's going to be in this program because you've already got our content. And so what he's talking about, I guess some of the challenges that other people have, you could do with one course, right? You could easily put up, our videos are 20 courses, our courses are 20 videos. You take one course and you have enough for a week or two. So, Craig, any final words, or what else you want to share?
I can share a couple of things. I've got a couple of videos that I can share with you guys.
Please do.
So we had someone called Joe Ferdinando, sorry. He was the test kind of pilot for us, and he got in 2017 when we first began evolving the first version. He got in then, and then 2018, obviously, then he monetized it even further. But in the first year, I think this is Alan Hill. Sorry, I've just remembered because it's a blank screen right now. Mm-hmm. But watch this anyway. I think you'll find it impressive. I hope you can hear it as well. Tell me if you can hear this.
Hi, I'm Alan Hill. I spend a lot of my working life in television, working for CNN, BBC, Nat Geo. I never thought I'd see a way to set up my own TV channels. With TV Boss, I've been doing that, and I've already made tens of thousands of dollars. Plenty of people have earned more than I have. You would not believe that setting up a TV station could be this easy. It takes a couple of minutes, and it's live and broadcasting right around the world. Nothing beats the power of television. So if you're looking for new customers, very easy to have your own channel promoting your own product or service. Most of us have had tens of thousands of views in the first months. And of course, that just carries on increasing day after day, week after week, month after month. Television was always described as a license to print money. With TV Boss, I've actually proven that is absolutely correct. But it doesn't matter if you don't have your own product or service, because like all television, there are adverts between the programs. These advertising slots are sold for you, and you don't have to do anything at all. Well, you just have to cash the monthly paycheck.
And it almost, the reason why, like for you guys who don't know Alan, the reason why that seemed like a very polished testimonial is quite simply because he's been on television. Like
he's proud, right? He's been in Udemy, he's been all over the place. So
yeah, exactly. So this guy is 110% like professional. Like he knows his onions when it comes down to stuff. So that's another one. Here's another person. Quick video. This is Joe Ferdinandino. Or Ferdinando. I don't know why I keep saying that.
Joe Ferdinando here, and with TV Boss, I made $75,000 in the first year, well over a six-figure income in the second year. TV Boss works.
So basically, with Joe, like I was saying, he was like the test pilot for us. He was one of the very, very first people to start using it. 2017, 2018, that's when he says like he made it over a six-figure income using TV Boss, and then obviously now. So he came at the very, very early stages when we was kind of almost like the beta, like he was like the pilot tester. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's another one. This person is a newer person. Oh no, sorry. This is someone who also starts from my first day going live. I never had a YouTube channel do this out the gate. Is this normal? Well, it's not normal if you put that video or channel onto YouTube, but it's normal for TV Boss.
Amazing.
And like I put on my Facebook, I challenged Facebook, and I got thousands of high-level marketers, and I said, I'll bet you $100 if you can get 6 videos and put them into YouTube without any fancy schmancy stuff like SEO or keywords or anything. And then I put 6 videos into Roku, and if I can make more sales and get more traffic and obviously blow it out the water, then I win $100. I'll give you $100. And not one person came at me. It was tumbleweed. Like, so it just goes to show that everyone knows that. JV-wise, we've had over 150 people of our own business associates asking for review access because they want this for themselves, basically.
Of course.
So there's high-level marketers who want in on this, quite simply because we're at the forefront of everything. Connect TV's been going out for, well, it's been out for quite some time, but it's not always been powerful because obviously when it comes to technology, quite often some people don't like changing and adapting. Right. But obviously as time goes by, the older people probably stop watching TV less and less, but the younger people who are getting older still are more technologically advanced, so they know more about this kind of stuff. So it's just growing and growing as the time goes by. Oh yeah, I can show you this guy. So this gentleman here lives half an hour away from me. He's not like some big influencer or anything, but I think you'll find interesting exactly the results that he got.
Mm-hmm. Hi everybody, my name's Mark. I'll just give you a quick testimonial of how good TV Boss is. I started my channel probably about 5 weeks ago now. I think I've had just over 23,000 installs and over 70,000 views on my videos and something like 3,000 to 3,500 hours worth of viewing, which most of you know on YouTube, anything like that these days.
Right.
It costs you a fortune in paying for ads and everything, and all this has been organic. So hope this helps. Make your mind up if you want to purchase this or not. It certainly helps, and I've got some pretty amazing things coming up I'm going to do with it. So if you want to go and visit my channel, it's Retro Cinema TV. So catch you all later.
So that's Mark Anthony, and I think he got those results in 5 weeks. 70,000 people viewed his channel in 5 weeks without any advertising, without running ads, without doing anything. Like literally just set up his own channel and then just left it to run and obviously put more and more content in there. It's pretty impressive. El Kersey, purchased TV Boss in November. The one thing that we did face in November was shortly after November, because it came up to Christmas, people had time off at Roku, and this was at Roku. Like I say, it's not in Amazon Fire. Published channel was a lot faster because they've got more staff and stuff, I think. But with this, there was a 2-week blackout in December, quite simply because people went on holiday who was working at Roku. So it was basically January when most people started their channels and stuff, and Al Kersey's already made, it's over $10,000 now with TV Boss. We also have Raven.
I know Raven.
Everyone knows Raven. But yeah, like Raven's done over $5,000 as well. In fact, last time I asked, she added another $2,500 since I spoke to her, and that was last month or the month before.
She's going to do well with this. She's going to do well with this.
Like Raven gets herself out there. She knows her stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Raven's featuring people on her television program, and they're paying her for the privilege.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that's it. That's the one. That's what I put together for you guys. I have, and this is no exaggeration, a folder with hundreds of testimonials and proof and all the good stuff that you guys need to see. But if I kept showing you, I'd be here for hours.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, I mean, I mean, I've seen enough. I really, all the time. I mean, people are asking me. They'll write support. They'll write me personally, and they'll say, okay, you know what, I've got it. Now, what else can I do with it? Or typically, how do I put up a sales page? And sometimes it's not even about that, because if you've got content and you put it in front of people and you're the person behind the content, that's exposure.
Yeah, exactly. It's exposure. It can be brand awareness. It can be authority. Like I was saying, like having a TV channel is something that's very, very powerful, because no one has a TV channel it's not cheap to get a TV channel, put it that way. Well, it is now, but it wasn't before. So in order to have your own TV channels, you needed to spend a considerable amount of money, which obviously when it comes down to stuff like that, you need to be highly successful to be able to afford stuff like that anyway. So with TV Boss Fire, we make it possible. And like I say, not just on Roku, on Amazon Fire now, and also your own web feed. So if someone comes across your website or the page that we create for you guys, they serve adverts for you, Barron's Media. So even on your web pages, or your web page, we will actually be showing adverts and things as well. So that's just another way that we help you guys make money. We also allow you to sign up as an affiliate, and that'll be in about a week or so, where you can sign up as an affiliate, and at the bottom of your about pages and your channel for that, you can have your affiliate link put inside. Basically, it's like this page was created by TV Boss, or this channel was, sorry. And then people can click that, and then you make affiliate sales that way. We've thought of everything that we possibly can to make people as much money as possible.
That's cool. Everybody, again, Craig, I appreciate you coming on and sharing with us. And everybody, there is a link right down here below. You can pick up TV Boss Fire. I will be in the group, so again, now, feel free to hit me with any questions. I'm actually going to get out and do my own. I've been talking to you all about doing my own niche in my own local area. So I'm going to be putting this to use in my local area. I mean, you can certainly do that in your local area, but I'm sure you all have other niches and other things that you do. I've talked to you all personally. So again, Craig, thank you. Everybody, it's Charles Harper and Craig Crawford right now here below TV Boss Fire. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day and a pleasant tomorrow. Take care.
Take care.